Oh, what is the word with you birds? We got the 3 piles for you. You already see what the title is. What spirit wants you to know? It's very simple. I was here a couple of minutes ago, and then the young lad was like, I'm sleepy. So I was like, all right, bro, we gonna get you some sleep. I don't even want the smoke, man. I don't even want the smoke. So I had to put the young lad down. No old yeller. You feel me? We gonna start this off right by cleansing the hands. I guess we need to cleanse the space. You're more than gassed. And I don't know where my other Palo Santos is. Are we gonna like this like you? Idea to Alamel. You know what? Dean knocked it down. That's okay. I'll pick it up. Here is your reading. First and foremost, we have to thank and request for our higher selves to be here. Call and ask for our higher selves to be here. Ask and thank the Ascended Masters. We appreciate them for what they do and for coming back to help us. We appreciate the elements, earth, air, wind, fire, and spirit. We thank Mother Earth for always providing. We thank our ancestors before us and unknown who have brought us to these positions. Now, we vow to get to it. First and foremost, before we get to it, where are my things? There you go. Here, what we gonna do? Grabbing 3 of these things, and then I'll let you figure it out. 1, 2, 3. Cool. 1, 2, and 3. This is the first card. You get the parachute. See that? That's group 1, parachute. Group 2 is the castle, and group 3 is the die number 6. Wait, let me see. It's that one right there. I know you can't see it, but that's 6. We'll give you right back. Group 1, the parachute. What is it that is hidden from you that spirit wants to know, wants you to know? What is it that spirit wants you to know? Spirit, ancestors, guys, known and unknown, help me tap into the collective. Let me tap into the collective and allow us to look into what the spirit needs us to know. What does spirit need us to know? What does spirit need? The first card you get is the 8 of Swords. Now the 8 of Swords denotes it is a form of entrapment. Previously, and it's usually the first card, depending on what the reading is and how they're doing it. But the first card is the 8 of Swords, and usually I use this as what you're going through or what is coming to pass. Now, this could be a prediction of what you're going to be going through in the future, but the 8 of Swords is essentially somebody, and when you're stuck, it's because of said choices. It's because of the restricted viewpoint that you've allowed yourself to be in or to perceive. And in this part, it's more so of your mental. You were mentally stuck, and the swords represent the mental. You were mental, and you actually not mental. You were mentally stuck, and now you had a guide who was watching over you. But they were watching over you as you were pouring this misery. They've watched you and essentially stake yourself by each action. They didn't refuse you because this was a certain path that they had to allow you on, but they've always had your back, and they understand that during this path you had to experience what you've experienced. Give me more on this 8 of Swords. Why does Spirit want to know about this 8 of Swords? Please and thank you. Please holler at your brother. Please and thank you. Why does Spirit want to know? What does Spirit want you to know about this 8 of Swords? What does Spirit want you to know about this 8 of Swords? Holla at the Spirit. What you need? Yeah, that's a lot. Can I get at least 2 or 3 cards, please, Spirit? Let me just get 2 or 3 cards. 1. See? It was a false deception of what? Oh, let me get. Because that's the Pentacles, and the Pentacles, and the Pentacles. There we go. Apprenticeship, learning the skill, making a plan, and wholeheartedly engaging with it. Ongoing development. Yep. You're developing. The ancestors want you to know that you are developing in character, they know, but it was a dark period that you allowed because of and you were fighting for this to try and get to your ultimate goal. But you need new perspective. Now a sense of balance is coming into your life. A sense of wholeheartedness. And you're getting to walk away from that stuck position. And it's going to suck, but you're doing. With this moment of justice, with this moment of clarity, you start to balance and open up things that you were never really open to or understanding. Like I said, this was a form of development. Your character needed development. Guess what? It's grinding season, mother. It's the family. So the fact that it's grinding season means that you need to pick it up mentally. It's on your mental. Spirit wants you to know that you put yourself here, and it's a deception that you have allowed yourself. Now it's for thy character to develop, and now the scales are tipping in the proper. What is it that we need to know past this justice card? What is it that we need to know past this justice card, Spirit? Please allow me to hear you tell me. Let me know what needs to be. Your decisions on how you can do it with the very direct and, or you can do it the nerd. Which is the best approach for them? What is the best approach for them? What is the best? You tried being sneaky. You tried being sneaky. What's the sitting on it, mother? No, I'm just kidding. Just sit back, understand where. Do your real thoughts, because that moment of real clarity always comes to light when they. It's about a sense of being. This is a sense of you holding. Your angels are saying you're not stuck no more. But now you gotta sit. You have to figure out what options you've weighed and which ones are too heavy for you. Don't carry the weight that is not yours. Ponder on what you. And you. What is it that Spirit wants? Give me more about this. Give me more. Give more about this force. Can I get 2 of them things, please? While you're going through your pain and you've released your pain, do not cause pain while cutting off what you do. It gracefully, do it cunningly, do it smart. But whatever you need to cut off, you need to. Because your burdens are not your burdens, they're not on your shoulders anymore. You're flowing. And the fact that you're allowing the things of the past to weigh you down is why you keep looking back. A car cannot go forward if you're looking backward. Your sense of happiness and success is through your bidding of the time and you releasing your anguishes. You going past them and not actually allowing your burdens to ruin you. Don't allow your burdens to ruin you. Spirit, we get one last card for these young fellers. Can I get one last final card for these Spirit? Let me get one more thing. Let me get one more thing. Let me get one more thing, please. Let me get one more thing, please. That's. Oh, I can make music here. Te ligando, me assim creio. Rapid, not big. You can't get in, I'm trying to. Let's see what it is. 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 Let me get one of the things. Well, the one that's stuck on the table. And this actually was the card that. And the Knight of Pentacles is a slow-moving character that goes through the moves and the motions of his plan at his pace, nobody else's. Spirit has essentially led this person now. You are being led by Spirit, but to do it in a more considerate way. And your son will arrive when you put in the work with Spirit to move. Yeah, I don't got no oracle cards for you. I don't got no oracle cards for you today, but I do have. Spirit is about to guide you. Take your time and understand. Read what you need to read and slow yourself down. Do not cause and stab backs. You don't turn around and stab backs. Just keep moving forward. Move. That's what I. Holla back if you really want that. Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much, Group 1. We'd like to thank our higher selves, our ancestors, known and unknown, our spirit guides. We'd like to thank Mother Earth and the elements, earth, wind, fire, air, and spirit. Thank you very much. And your deities that watch over you. I want, let's look at your day. Cabra, Charmer, Blacko, Gazika, Zilly, Gamma, you see him, Kadosh. You keep it in, I'm chopping in, you crack, Kadosh, Get it, group. What is it that spirit wants you to know? What is it that spirit wants you to know at this time? What is it that spirit wants you to know at this time? What is it that spirit wants you to know? That's a lot. What is it that spirit wants you to know? Let me just get one of the things that's travel for your spirit. Yeah, they got messages for you. Spirit really wants you to let you know. They got spirit wants to. What is it that spirit? Or wait, it's the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups, there is a period where there is a beautiful offering that could be, and it's really about how you. It's really about how you perceive the offering. The offering that's coming to you is something that can be beautiful, how you perceive it. If you don't perceive it to be beautiful, you may perceive it to be a trap. Now, I want you to see, wait, slow down, Spirit, I'm sorry, slow down. What is it about this king, or this Knight of Cups? Sorry, Spirit. What is it that Spirit needs Group 2 to know of this king of cups, or this Knight of Cups? What I keep saying king, it's the Knight of Cups. What is it that Spirit needs you to know about this Knight of Cups? This Knight of Cups. What does the Spirit need you to know about this Knight of Cups? What does the Spirit need you to know this Knight of Cups? Okay, we're going to get more than one card, and it's going to keep popping up. You get the Nine of Swords at the back of the deck, or at the bottom of the deck, and then you get the Seven of Cups at the top of the deck. Dang, it's hot. Oh, it's spicy. You got 3 wands. You get the Princess of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the... What's coming to you is a very, very beautiful offer. But while accepting this offer, you may have to... Because there's so many options and you're stuck in your head that you may feel a little overwhelmed. There's an offer coming to you and you have to figure out how to discern what is it about this offer that makes it so daunting. What makes this offer so Queen of Pentacles upside down. So what is coming to you may not be what you perceive. What's coming to you is an offer that actually may seem beautiful, but in all the long run, what's coming to you is not essentially of a pretty essence. It's coming in fast, actually. And what's coming in is something positive. Spirit, please, give me a peek into this upside down. Why is this Empress, why is the offer from the Empress coming out? Why is the offer from the Empress coming in first? What about, man, it came upside down. Aha! There's a form of work. It seems as if they're going to come and bring a false sense of gifts. There's a balancing time. There's going to be something that comes into you that looks kind of sweet, but what comes with it is a lot more than what you have to balance out what is essentially right for you when this offer comes in. This offer is going to be coming in and you don't know how to handle it. You don't know what to do with it. You may perceive this offer to be backwards and you have to walk. You don't see that this offer will provide you what about this offer that makes it so unpleasant, Spirit? Why is this offer? Because it's not what the real sun will never, ever, ever possibly put you, what this individual may try and put you through. This offer what through, it may not be what you expect it to be. It may be fool's gold. And you may have and you may have to defend yourself heavily while walking. Well, what are the best measures that group 2 can take? What are the best measures that? Not creating your own and moving with the swiftness of where you know. You get the 3 of Cups, you get the 4 of Swords, you get Wand, but you also get, it's a fake reborn, it's a fake rebirth, and it's going to do nothing but try and pull you into a decrepit hole that is not for thy. It is something that will strip away because it only gives you the passion, but it doesn't give you a sense of real rebirth. It will give you a sense of false creation. You may be conjuring your own despair when accepted. Now I have to ask, what happens if they reject? What happens if, please, what happens if they reject this spirit? Please. Well, you'll be carrying your burdens, but your burdens, you'll walk past the trap and you will continue what you need to. It's a false sense of promises, realm. Don't fall for it. It's a false sense of, you have to walk away. Do not leap into what you know would get you in a tizzy. It's a false sense of promises. Do not fall for it. Yeah, that's what I got. Don't fall for it, bro. Don't fall for it. That's all I got for you. Appreciate it. That's what Spirit. Thank you very much. 3. What you need. Hey, and Spirit. I don't know why I said Spirit like that. What you need to hear from you, Group 3. What you need to hear, man. What Spirit got? Spirit is giving you insight. You're trying to decide if you want to and how you want to. You are trying to decide now go about things, and you're very, you're cold because it's a rebirth that you essentially want to go through, but there's a lot of happiness that you don't want, in a sense. Why is the Queen of Swords looking so miserable? There's a change in your choices, or essentially lover's card, but it's reversed. So it's a choice that you did not make. You did not choose. And since you didn't choose, there's a sense of foundation that's moving slowly. And your happiness is, what is it, that group 2, or group 3 needs to get? What is the group? Well, you might be attached to group 2. You might have to holler at group 2. For you to get past this hump, Spirit needs you to know that you can't move slow. You have to actually enact passion full of life. For you to appreciate peace and for you to gain and go forward in peace and actually acquire the victory, you have to embrace the energies. And embracing the energies means that you got to move a little bit faster. You can't, because the stuff is stagnant. And since it's affecting your mental, you don't feel like you can reach your potential because you're combating so many things. And you're moving swiftly while combating so many things. You're not taking time to give yourself a break or a breather. And you're not seeing what you need to see because you want to move and you don't have the passion that you wanted to. Enact the passion so that you can get out of this 10 of Swords. This 10 of Swords means that it's not the breaking point, but it's the end. It's where all of the swords end up. And it's usually in a body, so therefore it hurts. You have to go through the agonizing pain. You have to go through it. What about this wands? What is it that this wand really needs to know? You gotta put in the work for your happiness. You gotta put in the work for your happiness or your sadness. Yeah, you got to put in the work. You have to charge. You have to really gain the momentum that you were craving. If you don't gain the momentum you were craving, you will be sad. And I can't help you if you're sad because you chose to be in that. You chose not to make that move. And the move is to make the passion. You have to move forward to make the passion so give energy to these blocks. But you don't do that, you're stuck with the 10 of wands or swords. The wands was actually the back of the deck, so your oppression is only up to yourself and only through you. How you choose to move is only an up you. What is it that spirit wants me to know? That portal, and you break the truce to yourself. You break the peace that you thought you had and open up to things. Guess what? You will be able to start moving forward, and your hermit self will not be hermited. You will actually be able to open up, and I feel like another timeline. You will be able to go through a different timeline, a different portal. Your access to anything and everything is only up to the ability of what you are able to hold. And right now, you need to be able to move forward. And once you move forward and actually give yourself that passion, you won't be stuck in that mental state. What's up with this fool, man? What the fool talk about, man? What the fool talk about, man? What you want, spirit? What spirit? Spirit. Those are 3 cockeyed. Release yourself! It was the devil, upside down. So, but really about constraints. Ooh, it's spicy. The devil is about constraints, and you can create whatever you want based off of you moving forward, if you move forward. But guess what? You get the bottom of the deck is the Magnus, which is the magician who can create everything because he has all the tools that are able to his body to prosper. At the end of it, you have the Empress. The Empress is somebody who is full of fruits, full of giving, and is being presented to you. The life is being presented to you once you create it. Once you create it and you stop with your restrictions and don't allow your antagonizing, and it might be because there was so much energy built up that you didn't have anywhere to go that it was actually terrorizing you. Once you have a new mindset on things, there's no such thing as you being constrained. The world is your oyster, and guess what? You crack them mugs open and grab the pearls. Wait, that's a clam, my bad. You grab the mussels from the oysters. You know what I mean. There's no... So, what is it that... The last and final card, because once you go on this journey of fully fulfilling yourself, you'll be able to look back with your prosperity in hand. And not just in hand, is because you are able to actually ponder on what you needed to ponder on. Once you ponder on what life is offering you, the universe opens up its little eye for its blessings and powers to bless upon you. And you'll be able to move past anything that really is holding you down. Thank you very much. Pile number 3. We finished up. Right on the team. Then we're going to make sure you all get. Alright. We're going to end the prayer, this reading with the prayer. Barking time. Welcome back to Zeke. Thank you all. We would like to thank spirits. We'd like to thank our higher selves. We'd like to thank the ascended masters. We'd like to thank Earth, Air, we'd like to over us all. And I'd like to thank them, the love, the what, the we out.